What's the deal? Y'all didn't know Big Boss K poked through the door to talk this boxing. So, former two-time title challenger at 168, John Ryder, says that David Benavides will lose to Canelo Álvarez, right? His reason why is he says that David Benavides is too big for the division and he's losing power by cutting weight. And he believes that David Benavides will be weight drained. And he believes David Benavides is getting weight drained by making 168 pounds. And he says that that's the reason why Canelo Álvarez will beat him. I don't know if he knows something, you know, but here's my response to that, okay? I think that, you know, John Ryder might be on to something. And listen to me, hear me out. The only way I see Canelo Álvarez being able to beat David Benavides if he puts a rehydration clause in the contract, right? I don't know what David Benavides rehydrates up to, but it's pretty big, right? So I think Canelo Álvarez, if he were to fight, I don't think he will, but if he were to fight David Benavides, he will put some type of rehydration clause in the contract, which will make David Benavides not be as strong as he normally is, right? Which will give Canelo Álvarez an advantage. Now, granted, David Benavides is a man that don't make excuses. He's a volume puncher, and he got power, right? But that's the only way I think that John Ryder is correct, is if Canelo Álvarez puts a rehydration clause in that contract to where David Benavides can't rehydrate up past a certain weight, right? Which will do what? Drain him, right? Which will do what? Give Canelo Álvarez an advantage. But if Canelo Álvarez does not do that, and it's just straight up they fighting, I don't think Canelo Álvarez will beat David Benavides. David Benavides throws a lot of punches. He's a volume puncher. Now, granted, he got to worry about Canelo Álvarez too, but Canelo Álvarez is throwing a lot of single shots. He's loading up on his shots. He's not throwing combinations anymore. He's at the point in his career where he's kind of lazy with his work. You know what I mean? And he has good shot selection in his punches. I'm not taking him away from that, but he's not the same Canelo Álvarez that we once known to throw combinations and put, you know, punches together. He's just throwing a lot of single loading shots, you know, and they really just power shots. You get what I mean? He throwing, you know, a low shot, a hard shot to your bicep, you know. It's a lot of single shots. You get what I mean? Now, granted, it's proper shot placement. I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking none away from him. But I think that if he fight David Benavides straight up, no rehydration clause in the contract, I think David Benavides can beat Canelo. That's just my opinion. You know, David Benavides has grown as a fighter. You get what I mean? He's shown that he's patient. He shows he has championship medal. He's shown that, you know, regardless of the style, he puts on a good performance. Boxing Ego was the first to point this out. Shout out to him. He said that David Benavides don't make excuses, right? You see guys say that, oh, this dude's a runner. This dude be running. You know, that's why my performance was like that. David Benavides don't make no excuses. He come in there and he fight. You know what I mean? He don't care if you move a lot. He don't care. He gonna figure it out. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're a top fighter. You figure it out. You know what I mean? And I think if it's straight up, I think David Benavides can get Canelo. I think he beats him. But me knowing Canelo, him knowing how strong David Benavides is, he gonna put a rehydration clause in that contract. That's real talk. He gonna make it to where it's an advantage for him. He's gonna say, look, David, cool, we can fight, but you can't rehydrate past this weight. And I think that's where David Benavides is going, you know, kind of suffer a little bit, because it's already, I think it's already kind of hard for him to make 168. Not gonna lie to you. You get what I mean? I think he's mentioned it. That's why now they're talking about going to 175. You know, they want to stay at 168, you know, because they know it's only one big fight there. right? And that's Canelo. So they trying to keep that in the loop. But Benavides don't have to fight Canelo at 168. He could fight him at 175. You know what I mean? Canelo has competed at 175. So they could fight at 175. That very well could happen. But I'm telling you, Canelo ain't going to do that. If Canelo fights David Benavides, it's going to be at 168, and it's going to be a rehydration clause in the contract. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about what John Ryder said. Boss, go.